JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with family and friends today. Now on to the news. Minor earthquake felt in sections of Jamaica. An earthquake with a magnitude of 3.5 was reportedly felt in Kingston and the St. Andrew and the St. Catherine on Tuesday morning. According to the earthquake unit at the University of the West Indies, the quake occurred around 9:53 a.m. It was located approximately 7 kilometers north of Golden Spring, St. Andrew, and had a focal depth of 24 kilometers. Man gunned down at bar in Linstead. The Linstead police in St. Catherine are investigating the shooting death of a man at a bar in the town centre on Monday. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old labourer Kamal Taff of Commodore District in the parish. According to reports, at about 6:30 p.m., Taff was at the Dollar Sports Bar and Nightclub on Gillette Street in Linstead when he was pounced upon by a man wearing a mask who pointed a gun at him and shot him repeatedly. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, Taff was found on his back lying in blood. He was assisted to the Linstead Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Bloodletting continues in Manchester as another man gunned down at a bar. 5 people have been murdered in Manchester in the past week, with the latest victim being gunned down at a bar in Green Street, Knockpatrick, on Monday night. 2 people were also shot and injured in the latest incident, police say. Residents and police named the latest victim as Kevin Brown, 46, otherwise called Cheese, a resident of the community. Preliminary reports are that, at about 10 p.m., Brown was among patrons at the bar when they were fired on by armed assailants. 3 people sustained gunshot wounds, including Brown, who subsequently collapsed at the front of the bar near his home. Brown was pronounced at that hospital, while the other 2 injured people were admitted for treatment. The Bloody Week started last Tuesday night. When 2 men were shot dead and a man was injured at a bar in Bottom Albion, Manchester. The bloodletting continued last Wednesday, with a man being shot dead at a bar in Cristiano. 2 days later, Cristiano was again the scene of a murder when a man was gunned down after dropping off his stepdaughter at a school. Statistics on the police show that up to Saturday, September 7, Manchester recorded 37 murders since the start of the year when compared to 29 for the corresponding period last year. Police in Linstead probe an attempted robbery of businessman. The police in Linstead, St. Catherine, have launched a manhunt for 2 gunmen who attempted to rob a businessman at his home on Monday. The investigation revolves around attempted robbery, shooting with intent, and malicious destruction of property. It is reported that, at about 7 p.m., the businessman closed his establishment and was escorted to his dwelling in Begonia Lodge by private security guards. Upon entering his house, he alerted his escort to the presence of 2 men lurking in his yard. The security team went to his assistance, during which the hoodlums fired several shots, which the guards repelled. They fled in separate directions and escaped. Checks later revealed that bullets damaged the complainant's car. The Linstead Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. Poland businessman injured in gun attack at his home. A Poland businessman has been hospitalized following a gun attack at his home in the farming community of Settlement in Fellowship on Monday night. He was reportedly shot at least 4 times. He was admitted in critical condition. It is reported that, around 8:30 p.m., residents heard explosions and went to investigate. The businessman, who goes by the alias Dello, was found on his side bleeding profusely. The police were called and the man was rushed to hospital. Female killed in hit and run in Spanish Town. A devastating hit and run accident in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has claimed the life of 30-year-old Shadeen Wright, making it the 4th female fatality on the area's roads in recent days. According to reports, the incident occurred around 6:20 p.m. on Monday near 6 St. John's Road. Wright, an unemployed resident of Yalos, St. Thomas, and 6 St. John's Road, Spanish Town, was crossing the road when a Honda-Fit motor car struck her. The driver fled the scene, leaving Wright injured. She was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. The St. Catherine North Traffic Department has launched an investigation into the incident and is searching for the fleeing motorist. This tragic event follows the fatal collision on Saturday that claimed the lives of 73-year-old taxi operator Cecil Kemp, Patsy Bagaloo Gaynor, and the 17-year-old student Jamelia Wallace. Firefighter Shaheen Nelson lost her life in a crash on Friday, September 6th. The recent spate of fatal accidents has raised concerns about road safety in the area. Man accused of defrauding St. Catherine senior citizen charged. The police have charged a man for defrauding $2,100 from a senior citizen. Michael Campbell, 34, an electrician of a Kingston address, is charged with fraudulent conversion. It is reported that the 71-year-old had $2,100 in her possession and wanted the money exchanged to Jamaican currency. It is further reported that in June, Campbell went to the complainant and convinced her that he knows someone who could convert the money. The complainant reportedly gave him the money with the understanding that he would return with the equivalent. The accused reportedly told the complainant that he placed the money in his account and would pay her soon. After not receiving the money after 10 weeks, the matter was reported to the Spanish Town Police. Following an investigation, Campbell was arrested, and following a question and answer session, he was charged with fraudulent conversion. PNP rejects media report claiming 5 of its members under illicit enrichment probe. The parliamentary opposition is staunchly rejecting a report in a local newspaper claiming that 5 politicians linked to the People's National Party have been referred to the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. In the article published Tuesday, the paper wrote that its months-long investigation had uncovered allegations that 2 members of the opposition bench are accused of laundering ill-gotten gains and failing to report their total assets to the Commission. It said a high-ranking member of the PNP is accused of using international banking accounts to hide millions in assets. The probe also claimed that a senior municipal corporation member was accused of underreporting his assets. The article said there is no documentation to support the allegations, but the PNP has described the report as speculative. Opposition spokesperson on information Nikisha Burchell moved to distance the PNP from the allegations in the article. What they are suggesting, based on my understanding, is that malicious stories may have been concocted and is sent to the Integrity Commission for partisan political reasons without any foundation whatsoever. The reporting is entirely separate from the 8 sitting MPs cited by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment, she argued. She further contended that the report is a blatant attempt to confuse and mislead the public, adding that, until the government reconvenes Parliament and tables the 3 reports sent by the Integrity Commission, all we have in the public domain is speculation. She insisted that the PNP is not aware of any ongoing investigations that relate to its members. The newspaper article said 3 Jamaica Labour Party politicians have also been referred to the Commission for illicit enrichment. Opposition leader Mark Golding has continuously maintained that none of his members in the Houses of Parliament are aware of being investigated by the Commission. The Integrity Commission, in its recent annual report, said 8 politicians are being investigated for illicit enrichment, leading to widespread speculation in the public domain, but the Commission has been adamant that based on law, it cannot make any public pronouncements in relation to a probe before a report is tabled in Parliament. By law, the Commission is obligated to investigate allegations against a public official. JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.